Welcome to Heaven Ministries, Marriage Healing Videos. In this video, Angie and Frank are going to talk about what you can do when married to an unbeliever.
Okay. Here's a good question. I've been married 10 years this Saturday. I was not a Christian when I got married, and neither was he. But I am a Christian now. However, my husband is not. I just am not sure how to be married to someone who is not a Christian. It seems like we are constantly fighting and we're not able to work things out. I want my marriage to work and I love my husband very much, but it seems to be getting harder and harder every day.
Alright, where's the bad question? No, just kidding. No, there's no bad questions. They're all good. Hey, trying to follow the Lord and do the right thing and learn, they're all good questions. So, I think we kind of touched on this in the other video. Well, let's see if we can add to that.
Okay.
Well, she says it's getting difficult and doesn't know how to live with an unbeliever. Well, I think we live with unbelievers all around us. Well, of course, when you're married, you live with them in the house. But I'm just saying that, interacting with an unbeliever is just the way we understand how to interact in general under certain circumstances of pressure or what have you. And some of that is going to come under the detachment scenario, the how to detach. Now, we have an ebook on that, but is that titled How to Detach from Your Alcoholic?
It sure is.
Okay, but those principles also translate to how to detach from an unbeliever. Really, it could be titled that too. What it comes down to is you've got a roadmap for living and they got their own roadmap. So yeah, you're going in different directions. So the thing to do is not to constantly fuss and fight, because you can't make a hair white or black on another person, and that includes your spouse. You can't change them or make them do anything. So stop fighting. I know that's hard. I make it sound simple. We have information. I mean, we have free articles all over the website. But, what do you think?
Well, I think that everything you said was very good, and I also think that we're supposed to be examples for the unbeliever. And so what we need to do if we're living with an unbeliever is we need to ask the Lord to help us to be good examples and to do what's right, and let them see Christ working in us to help them see, oh, okay, maybe my behavior isn't that right, isn't that good after all. Maybe I should change this.
Well, that's what witnessing is all about. Witnessing is being the person that you're meant to be, doing God's will for your life. And the witnessing part is that those that are unbelievers are then able to see your good works and can't speak evil of you, and some will be converted. So you're arguing, fussing, and fighting isn't going to convert anybody.
No. Or being self-righteous either.
Coming across as self-righteous. Look, hey, I'm a believer. You need to be doing this,
I'm better than you.
I'm better than you. And it's not that they're saying that, it's just that you can come across that way when you with certain behavior. Yeah. So let it go, just let it go and let God. There's a principle of detachment. Let go and let God. It's a very strong and large principle that is like an umbrella. It encompasses all those things in life that you have absolutely no control over, and that includes your spouse. So let it go and live the life that God has meant you to live. And regardless what the unbeliever does, don't let it affect what you're going to do.
That's right.
We're called to always respond how Christ. Hey, it's a fad now. What would Jesus do? Now what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus is love, so just love him. You may or may not ever convert. What are you going to do? Be miserable and argue, fuss, and fight for the rest of your life? I don't think that's a way to live. You've got to find God's will for your life in the sense that you need to occupy yourself with things other than worrying about your unbeliever spouse.
And if there's children in the home, I think the believer has the responsibility to help the children learn how to
be an example for
That's right.
for the children. Be at least one parent can be a good example for those children. Well, hey, anything else?
Well, I think that will wrap up this segment.
Okay. Thanks for watching, and as usual, if you're needing more counseling, we're available by request through email for subscribers only. Thanks again, and be blessed.